Good morning once again. Now we are starting with our illustrations questions. So here the illustration number 39, page number 4.26. The question in front of us, the share capital is 1 lakh. Share capital. This term will be new for you. Share capital, the amount invested by the investor in the form of share. This is share capital. We will discuss it in our company chapter in detail. So this is our capital. Remember, this is our capital, share capital, amount invested in the form of shares. How much? Just like 10,000 equity share of rupees 10 each. That means 1 lakh share, rupees 1 lakh shares. Okay, general reserve, the amount which is we kept for our future uncertain risk, to recover future uncertain risk. That is general reserve. So 45,000. Surplus 30,000, debenture 75,000, long-term provisions 25,000, and outstanding expenses 10,000. Now the question asks to find out debt equity ratio. Debt equity So how to find out debt equity ratio? See on the blackboard. Solution. For debt equity ratio, what we have to do? We have to write here debt equity ratio is equal to debt divided by equity. Okay, see from here this information which are the debts. So here long-term provision is debts, debentures are debts. Okay. Outstanding expenses is current liability. Current liability not coming in debt. Okay. This debt include long term and current liability is short term debt. That's why it is not covered in this. Right? So it will not be covered. Now, so how much? Note. Debt how much? Debenture plus long-term provision. So how much it comes? 75,000 plus 25,000, 1 lakh. Okay, so your debt will be 1 lakh. Now, note number second. How to find out the equity? Achha, what is the equity? Equity is, I already told you in my theory lecture how to find the equity. Okay? Add all the assets and deduct from it all the current liability, all the long-term liabilities. Okay? Or then what will come? Your equity will become. So here, how to find the equity? Here, this share capital, general reserve, surplus. Surplus means profit. These all are the part of equity. So what we have to do? Equity is equal to share capital plus general reserve plus surplus. So how much amount will be there? 1 lakh plus 45,000 plus surplus 30,000. Okay. So how much it will come? 1 lakh 45,000, 1 lakh 75,000. So your equity is 1 lakh 75,000. Okay. So that is our debt equity ratio 1.75 if you will cut this. This is our illustration number 39. Okay, moving to next illustration. Illustration number 40. Here the question given to us, total asset 1,25,000, total debts is debt 1 lakh rupees, and current liability 50,000. Question asks to find out debt equity ratio. So how to find out the debt equity ratio? Here is the solution. As we know, I am writing in short, debt equity ratio is equal to debt divided by equity. Here, not. What is debt? So debt, we already know that we have to take the long-term liability in our debts. So what is the long-term debts are there? Total debts in total debt we have to take the long-term liability, but current liability is also a debt, but it is short-term debts and we don't have to take the short-term debt. That's why we will not taking current liability in it. Okay, so I am deducting current liability from it. So how much it will come? 1 lakh minus 50,000 is equal to 50,000. So that is our debt, 50,000. Now, equity. To find out the equity, what we have to do? We have already given total asset to us. So again note. Note number second. Total asset minus total debt is equal to equity, that is through note. Okay, so total asset is 1,25,000. Total debt is 1 lakh. So 25,000. Here 25,000 equity. So it will be 2:1. Our debt equity ratio is 2:1. That means our debt is twice than our equity. Interpretation. Moving to the next illustration. Here is the illustration number 41, page number 4.27. Question: equity share capital. Share capital, the money in the form of shares which we have 2 lakh rupees, reserve and surplus. Reserves, the money which we have taken out separate from the profit for our further risk. Reserve, surplus is our profit. This is 1,50,000. Debenture is also a long-term loan, 3,50,000. Current liability is our short-term borrowing. Okay, so here again question asks to find out debt equity ratio. So how to find debt equity ratio? I am writing in short. Debt equity ratio is equal to debt divided by equity. So how much debt we have? This is short-term borrowing, so we will not take it. Okay, consider it short-term borrowing. Only long-term we have 3,50,000, so we will take 3,50,000. Equity. This all will be, can be said, shareholder fund. Okay, so we have to take all this equity. Equity share capital and reserve surplus 2 lakh plus 1 lakh 50,000. How much? 3 lakh 50,000. Its debt equity ratio is 1:1. Clear to all? Very simple question was it? Moving to next question. This is the illustration number 42, page number 4.27. Question is given to us. Long-term borrowing 5 lakh, long-term borrowing, long-term provision 1 lakh, surplus means profit. We can also say it profit 1 lakh. Equity share capital, shareholder fund. General reserves is also included in shareholder fund. It's a shareholders fund. Question asks, find out debt equity ratio. So how to find out debt equity ratio? First of all, debt equity ratio is equal to debt divided by equity. So how much debt is there? Let's see the debt. This is the debt, है ना? So long-term borrowing is the debt, long-term provision is the debt. So we have to write not here. Debt, long-term borrowing plus long-term provisions. How much? 5 lakh plus 1 lakh. How much? 6 lakh. Okay. Now equity. Not number second. How to find the equity? Share capital, general reserve, and surplus. Surplus is also profit. So, for equity, surplus, equity share capital, general reserve. How much? Surplus 1 lakh. Equity share capital 2 lakh. General reserve 2 lakh. So how much it will be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lakh. So that is our debt equity ratio. Now, we can do this question by one more. Sorry, we have to take care something in this question. If the question says us that surplus, it have debit balance, DR balance. Surplus, if it is shown that surplus has the debit balance, then something will be changed. Then we can't have to add it, we have to minus it. That means if surplus is given DR balance, debit balance, that means it is not a surplus, it's a loss, and we have to deduct it, not we have to add it. So I will deduct it, and then after it will come 4 lakh. Again here also it is written equity 4 lakh. So the new ratio will come 3:2. This is second method. I can say if the question has the debit balance now, then this will happen. Then 1 lakh will be deducted. If debit balance is not given, then it will not be deducted. Remember? Okay. Moving to our next question. Now it's time for homework. So, page number 4.102, exercise unsolved question 36 to 35. Do it in a fair copy. For any doubt, you can ask to me. You can contact to me. We can cover in video lecture. Okay. Thank you. Practice well.